This is a review of the Ultimate Survival Library. In this video I'm going to cover the Search Library tab. So up to this point, everything you've done, these first three tabs, was to get all your files into a state where you can now use the Search Library tab to search all of your documents very quickly. At the top of the screen you'll see there's a max results. You can set that to whatever you like. The search for is simply what you want to search for, and a search button on the right here will search for that. In this section here we're going to list all the matching files that are based on what you search here. So let me type in potatoes because that's a common one, and it goes off and searches my library. In this case it came back, it found 3,202, but I've limited to 2,000, so it's only showing me the first 2,000. So these are the results, and as you can see there's quite a few matching. So every one of these files basically has the word potatoes in it. You can verify that by, in this case I've clicked on this particular file. The file name is displayed at the top. The file itself is displayed here. And if I click on search and type in potatoes, you'll see that it finds the word potatoes. It found it in here. So this is straightforward. If there's more than one match, it'll list one of 20 or 30 or whatever it finds. You can use these buttons to go next or previous. The really nice feature about this though is that if I were to switch to another file and bring it up and click on this button, I don't have to retype it again. The word potatoes is already in here. It automatically will go straight to that word. In this case I found it twice. So again, let me show you with a different file over here, something like this. This is interesting because if you notice, this is an actual book that was scanned. It's an old book from 1910. You can see the title of it here. You can zoom in so you can see it. You can tab through the various pages, or you can just scroll down and you can see the file, the book itself. So this is a file that was scanned in using OCR technology. So these words are actually, it's not a photograph of the page of the book, it's an actual word. This allows my software to index it and allow you to search this. For example, we search for potatoes, and if I click on this button again, it'll just pop up automatically and it'll take you to that very first instance of the word that it found. In this case, as you can see, it found it found 41 instances of the word potato, and you can quickly scan through them and see what it was that it was talking about at any particular point. So I switched to another one down here. Let's see, what else can we find? Clemson planting a garden. So this is another document. If I click the search again, you'll see it takes you right to it. So that's a really quick way to scan all of your documents in one quick step, just by clicking the search button, typing in your term here. Let's do another one. This time I'll do tomatoes. See how many we find. 1,773. So let's go here. I'll type tomatoes again, and there's the first instance of tomatoes. It found 7 instances of the word tomatoes. So if I switch to another one, here's an interesting one, because this is a radio amateurs magazine, yet somehow the word tomatoes is in it. If I click tomatoes, sure enough, there it is. So it will find every word in every one of your PDFs that you happen to have in your entire library. In this case, I'm searching, I have a library of approximately 50,000 documents. Of those, about 35,000 were indexed. The others were documents that were photographed, or excuse me, books that were photographed, which does not allow you to search it. But it's still, you saw how quickly it will search 35,000 documents and books and find every instance of the word you're searching for. So it's a pretty powerful feature. Now, if you want, you can hide this toolbar on the left so you can see it full screen, and you can zoom in and out and so forth. You can also increase the font size here if you want to make the font a little bit bigger. If the name of the document or the book spans bigger than the width of the tree view, it'll simply pop out and show you the full name. So you can also, of course, shrink it back down to what it was before. So that's a quick review of the Search Library tab. In the next video, I'll be covering the Links tab. So I'll see you there.